Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me and watching my video today. I have a technique for you today that is so simple, and I just came across it and thought, why didn't I think of that before? It just makes sense. So I want to show that to you today. I was up early and I started making some thank you cards. These are what I got started on, and I still have more to do to them, but I used this technique on them and it worked really great. So that's what I'm going to show you right now. So I'm using the Tim Holtz Stampin' Up! Platform. I know there's different ones out there. There's a Misty. I don't know what all names there are, but they all work the same way, and if you can afford it or are trying to build your tools, I would really recommend this tool because it's really great to have. So I'm also using this stamp set from Altenew, and it's called the Vintage Roses. I love Altenew stamps. I have 2 sets now from them, and they are very high quality, and they are a little bit expensive, but you get tons of stamps and they are very, very nice quality. And some of them come with the die cuts too, so that makes it really nice. And then I'm using this stamp set from Ranger, and it's the thanks and grateful set, I guess. It just says letter it. So anyway, those are what I'm using, and I have some card backs that are just perfect for thank you cards, and they measure 3 by 3. So what you do is you put it in your platform and hold it down with a magnet. Then, so I'm going to make this rose here, and like this is only partly finished. Let's see if I can get you a good picture there. Well, there we go. So I need to do more to it. Actually, this one shows up better. There. So I'm going to add some leaves, and it has another layer to it, and then the thank you, of course. But I will just show you the technique that is so simple. So first, I'm going to take my first stamp, and I always condition it on my arm just to get the sticky off, the dust, whatever. And then I'm going to place it right on my paper wherever I want it. Now this first card, you have to go through all the steps, but the technique really starts on the second card. So let's do this first one. If you've used one of these before, you know how to use it. If you haven't, just make sure that the stamping side is down and your back side is up. Then take your lightest color and ink that up and stamp it. Okay, now that's pretty simple, and you're thinking, okay, I know how to do that, but just wait until we get to the rest of it. So I'm going to clean that off really quick, but I'm going to leave it right there. Now this is part of the technique. I'm going to slide my card down to where it says 3 on my ruler, and I'm going to take my second piece of this layering flower, rub it on my arm, and line it up on what I stamped already. Okay, there again we want the stamping side down and the back side up. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to ink it up with my next color, lightest color. So you go light, lightest, light, then you start getting into the medium dark and darkest, I guess. So let's stamp that one. Okay. Then I'm going to clean that one off. And I'm going to leave that stamp there. Then I'm going to take my third layer and do the same thing. Line it up. I don't know if my head's getting in the way. Sorry if it is. I can't really see this because my lamp's right there and it's very bright. So hopefully, oh, I didn't slide it down either. So we got to slide the card down again to the next mark, which is, in this case, a 6. Okay, and I have it lined up, and I'm going to just hook it on to my platform right there. And then take the next color, ink it up. Now this is really close to my edge, and so I want to just take a rag. Let me show you here. Move it over a little bit. Okay, so it's really close to this edge, so I just want to take a rag and wipe that edge so that there's no ink on there for sure. And then I'm going to stamp the third layer. Just like that. Okay? And clean that one off. But as you can see, I've left all my stamps in the same place. So now, before I change all of this out, I'm going to make a few more cards. I'll only do one in this video. But see, everything is all set up for me. So I'll just take the same colors to save some time here. But like you saw at the very beginning, I did different colors. So, so you can make a whole bunch of cards this way, or whatever you're doing. It's already set up after the first time. You just remember to slide your card down, clean off the stamp, so in case that your paper's bigger, you wouldn't want to get ink on there. Ink up the next one that's already in place. Stamp that one. And then you have your third layer that you can do. So, and then when I want to change everything out, let me stamp my third layer really quick since it's right here. Okay. Wipe off the edge so I don't want ink on there. Oops, gotta slide. I always forget to slide it down on the third one, don't I? Okay, so we'll do that really quick. Okay, then I would just take all those pieces off, put them back on my stamp sheet, and then I would go with my next one. So I would start back up at the top since I'm running out of room. I would put my third layer on there. After I did that, I would take my thank you, I would slide it down, take my thank you, put it where I want it, and I would be good to go. Actually, I could do those together, but you get the idea. So that's what I wanted to show you today. I hope this tip was really helpful, and I will try to come up with more ideas like this, more tips and tricks for you. Thanks for watching, and remember to hit the subscribe button. Have a good day.